Ultimate Team. This is taken at the shy of the 40. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. On set down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. From the red zone now, Elway on first down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And now the Broncos are going to line up and elect to go for 2 here. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone. I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. This is the former Jet and Brown, Isaiah Crowell. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. On second down, here's Crowell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Got a man. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That goes for a gain of 31. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On first and 10, Elway. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Now Elway. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Elway to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. Throwing now, Elway on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. On 3rd down, Elway. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. That'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 45 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And he can't first and goal. Here's Elway. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's... And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now it's Elway toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first and first day, nowhere to
escape, and he goes down. Whitney Mercilus, his second sack of the night. To throw his car. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Here comes the Broncos offense again, CD. And if you look at the year, we talked about Drew Lock at quarterback, but just the team collectively. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Carr, and that is incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Ready, ready. 8, read.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Elway on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Elway. He's got his man Sharp complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ready? 50, plant. 52, come on. Oh, here we go.
On second down now, it's Lindsey. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Whitney Mercilus in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass for now Carr. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Whitney Mercilus. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Elway. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st, they'll throw with Elway. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Elway will throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. In for the score. And the Broncos push further out in front. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
A 1st down carry now for Crowell. And some space here. Pass Isaiah Crowell. He's all alone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Isaiah Crowell, 50 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Lindsey. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
94.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down. Here's Lindsey.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 3rd down, Elway. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos push further out in front. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Whitney merciless. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Carr to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him lead the game out that way.
It's caught by Corral. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Carr over the middle, and it's incomplete. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A quick slant, good for 8 and a first. First 9 seasons in the league for Brown were, of course, in Pittsburgh. Last year, though, growing concerns of his dissatisfaction in his role with the Steelers and the quibbles with Ben Roethlisberger. So he ends up being traded to the Raiders in March. 7-time Pro Bowler, 6 straight years of at least 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns. Not a bad stretch. What a talent for Derek Carr to have on his side. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The Raiders on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit.
And he's free going down the left side. Phillip Lindsay, 64 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Shotgun now for Carr, and he's going to go down again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
30 base. Switch up, switch up. Now.
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
Here we go. 18.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch. Hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They LA they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 15. Ex-slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip,
one up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. If up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me one up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.